チーム友達関西関東西東北南チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達俺たち何でチーム友達お好み焼き食うつる阪神腹いっぱい飯はうまい一人じゃ寂しいし電話来たりかけ直
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So the Houston starting five. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Smith with a screen on James. Here's Durant. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Doncic with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Doncic. On the wing, Hachimura. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He's come a long way. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Thompson against Reeves. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Smith with a screen on Doncic. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The shot by James, no good. Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Durant. He's got 5. Pass to Van Vliet. 4-3. And Reeves pulls it down.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
James passes to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Thompson. Inside. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Ayton.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. For three, Durant. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's James. Throw it down!
He did. Oh,
wow!
Man.
You want some?
Woo!
You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that one.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. The shot by Reeves, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Durant, the pass to Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Şengün's got 7.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Vanderbilt with a screen. To the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Unforced turnover. You'll drive your coach insane.
Okogie's checked in for Holiday. Houston in the lead. Okogie, the pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Smart. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Shepherd has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Kleba's shot is off. Houston leading by 5. Here's Shepherd. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive board. Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Here's Doncic. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Okogie. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets ahead. They're up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
We've got Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake Laravia, and it's Smart in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends Dorian Finney-Smith to the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Dorian Finney-Smith, 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload and relocate and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Now here's Tate. Pass to Shepard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Eason. Nails it from beyond the arc. Eason's got 6.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Tate. Pass to Shepard. Here's Şengün. Outside Tate. Finney Smith, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Tate's shot is off.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
LaRavia with it. He's picked up by Easton, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
If you see yourself in the game, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Everybody dance. You have a camera on you. You need dance.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. LeBron comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Durant comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. That free throw no good. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Oh, Durant with a steal. The 3 from Thompson. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to James. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team.
James with the ball. To stop the drought. Thompson with some nice D.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Durant. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 16. Here's Thompson. Smith passes to Durant. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Doncic, good.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get up, get down. It's your breaker.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Easton's checked in. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Wing shot on the way. And another miss by Houston. Lakers trail by 14. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
He's off on the first. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for LaRabia. Now here's Thompson. No points so far. Here's Durant. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Houston leading by 11. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. James against Durant. The Lakers with a rebound. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Out to James. Clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Hachimura against Durant. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Measuring up. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Smith against Hachimura. The kick out to Van Vliet. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Doncic on the take. Count that bucket. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Van Vliet. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Good work there as it goes.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Thompson. That one is off. Hachimura with the defensive effort. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back over to you, Brian.
He keeps them guessing. Ali, thank you.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now Doncic, 9 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Van Vliet against Doncic. And here's Thompson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Doncic. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Durant, the pass to Smith. Got it. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Doncic with it, guarded by Van Vliet. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Şengün against Ayton. Pass to James. They need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. The Lakers with a rebound. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
James inside, guarded by Durant. And that one's good. James.
Now is the time to get aggressive. That will help them. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him do his work.
Back to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line. Shooting two.
Free throw is good from Durant. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. LaRavia comes in for LeBron, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And stolen by Durant. And here they come. Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Kleba. Durant against Smart. From the right block. Rebounded by the Lakers. 32 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Easton with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. It's Easton with the jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
For three, Durant. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Houston. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Easton. Pass to Holiday. Here's Okogie. Good.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
They've got Connect. Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Reeves. Back to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Rockets lead by 18. Holiday passes to Şengün. Outside Eason. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday against Smart. Vanderbilt, the pass to Reeves. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. And Şengün throw it down.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Lakers with some changes. Koloko, he's checked in for Kleber. Doncic comes in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. From deep, here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Eason with the ball. Connect picks him up for 3. Durant gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Houston leading by 23. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. Now here's Doncic. Right wing. Here's Koloko. That 3's off the mark. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution. Number 10, Jabari Smith Jr.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Houston leading by 23. Inside, here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Smith passes to VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. And that's 17 points for Alperen Şengün.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Vincent. And here's Connect outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered by Vincent. And Şengün throw it down.
VanVleet's ability to facilitate the offense, his teammates have great confidence in him in that regard. Nice dime there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt, and they pick up 2.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Picked by Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Alperen Şengün.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Houston. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw, no good. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Koloko. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Connect. And Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. Here's Shepard. Down low. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Shepard.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He buries it from 3.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Crawford. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.